What are we doing today?
Doing a deck of mutton biryani.
Start off by applying Handy Andy to the outside of your pot. This will ensure it doesn't burn when you add fire. For this video, we're doing 20 kgs of B-grade cheese. Wash your meat at least 5 times. Boiling your lentils can take an awful long time. So for this video, we boiled our lentils on a stove. A deck of biryani this side generally feeds between 100 to 120 people. Add your meat into the pot. Spread your meat evenly at the bottom of the pot. Get another pot and add in 750 ml oil. Add in 2 pieces of onion, and the moment it starts dancing like this, add in all your onions. Keep checking on your onions to make sure they're not burning. It's time for the knife test on your meat. Take a knife, poke it through. If it goes smoothly through, it means it's ready for spices. Mix up 300 grams of chili powder, 100 grams dhania powder, another 100 grams of jeera powder, 100 grams of tumeric powder or manja, 50 grams crushed chillies. Add in 50 grams cinnamon powder, another 50 grams of elachi powder, and finally 100 grams of egg yellow. Once you have all your spices in one area, mix them thoroughly. This is the color we want your onions to be. When removing your onions, make sure to drain out all the oil and keep it evenly spread. All that onion oil, don't throw it away because it's a key ingredient in the next step. Yes, we're going to take that flavored oil and pour it into the meat. This is definitely going to enhance the flavor of this biryani. Open up 3 cans of tomato puree and have 2 1 kg double cream yogurt on hand. Add in your double cream yogurt and your tomato puree. You can also use fresh tomatoes. Put in some water to boil for your rice. Now back to your meat, add in 20 grams of black peppercorn and 20 grams of cloves. Now we add in the spices, and please take note of how Uncle Rashid does it. He doesn't just throw everything in at once. It's a layered process. So please take your time and make sure every part of the pot gets spices. Add in 300 grams of coarse salt. Time to add some greens, not that greens, this one. Dhania, thyme and mint, add it into the pot. When adding the ginger garlic into the pot, please ensure that you put it section at a time instead of throwing it all in at once. This is 1 kg of ginger garlic. And now for the first time, you can get your spoon and stir it up. This is more or less the color you want to achieve. Add in 2 blocks of rama into your pot. Please note not to throw them both in just like that. Cut them into subsections and then put them in. And whilst you're doing this, please don't forget to check on your lentils. They should have already boiled by now. Wash and peel 7 kgs of soft cooking potatoes. Add in some food coloring and shake it up. Then add your potatoes into your meat mix. When stirring, please be careful not to break the meat. You're looking for pockets to fit your potatoes into. Can't have biryani without rice, and for this video we're using basmati rice. You're going to wash and strain your rice at least 3 times before you add it to the pot. When you spot your water boiling, that's when you add your salt. You can add between 300 to 500 grams of salt depending on your own taste. And now you can add your basmati rice to your pot. Now that your rice is cooking, it's time for you to check on your curry. Stir your pot gently and pull out a portion of meat and potatoes. Poke a knife through it, and if it goes through smoothly, it means your potatoes are either cooked or almost there. Now we add in your fried onions. Your lentils also go in at this time. Again, make sure you're going portion at a time. Now gently shimmer your spoon to allow your lentils to soak into the curry. Check on your rice, and if it's white and fluffy and soft to the touch, it's ready to be strained. We are almost at the finish line. Strain your rice and then get it ready to be put into the curry. And here's why we recommend you putting Handy Andy on your pots, because look how easily this comes off. To remove any excess water, we add firewood to the top of the pot. So at the top would be your rice and at the bottom would be your curry. This one dig was specifically made for Starwood Superspar, and for a very limited time it was available at their deli for purchase. All the ingredients that you saw in this video is available at Starwood Superspar for purchase. And a massive shout out to Uncle Rashid and his apprentice Tyrese for showing us all how to make a proper mutton biryani.